from the outside of my bag, I have access to these supplies. My tomahawk, my field tomahawk, which isn't... When I'm going out, I tap that on a hard surface like concrete here, and it sets it pretty well. And my sheath here is just made out of a piece of aluminum off a license plate. Goes onto a belt. But that's for if I have to cut a tree down or something I want to get out of my way, and I don't want to dig through my bag for all this, that, and the other. This is my bag if I were to go out scavenging. I would take a little bit of paracord, not bad to have, but access to, this is like 5 or 6 feet, just in case I need it. 3 large tarps. Not that I would need to get to them quick, but if I needed to put up a shelter, or I guess if I needed to get to them quick because it started raining, to make one into a poncho, cover myself and my bag. I'm sitting on the floor, my ankles hurt. Electrical tape. Used to be an electrician. Thousands of uses. I would almost go to say this is rivaling duct tape, because this shit rocks. This is a pretty small roll, but I have other rolls with me, and this is just my quick access. Monkey's fist. I could put this around my neck, but I hang it off the back of my bag just because I don't want it thumping me in the chest, because it does have a glass core and it has some weight to it. And that's not to use as a weapon, it's to use to throw a rope up into a tree or whatever. Hang some fishing line up to, I don't know, just see if somebody's walking through the area, tie the ends together in a loose knot, and hang it over a trail, see if the trail is being used. Garrette. If I do happen to run into somebody on the trail and they don't see me and I happen to want to do something not nice to them, I can do this with one hand, put the 3 balls through my hand, do the same thing with the other, throw it over their back, put my knee into their back, and choke them out. Too many people go to take a piss and then wake up laying in a ditch like, what the fuck happened? Little Sherfield knife. It's got a space for a lanyard. Really want to put one on there. I just haven't made one yet, just so I have something to grab onto easier than the whole thing. But a little clip on it. I keep this in the molly on the side, and it's a real sharp knife. Nice kind of dagger style, but yeah, it's just a quick get to it knife if I need a pocket knife to cut through some rope or something. I keep this hanging off of the hook tab on top and hanging into the bag, so if I need to, I can turn it on, search through my bag if it's getting dark, look for a flashlight, or just take it off and use it as a headlamp. Now these, they're kind of special. This one is just clear. I use it just for a lamp to light up the area, so it's not too special. But these two. Now, as a scavenger, I might have people following me, like my team in a car. They may be up the road with the headlights off, and just parked for a while. I'll walk ahead and check and make sure nobody's sitting up on the side of the road. Well, I'm not going to give out my whole signal, but short, green, go, red. This one flashes. Obvious distress signal. Red means get the hell away. White might mean, hey, you can come up here, but I need some help. And that's all I can access from the outside. Let's go to the inside now. So in the main pouch I have, if the camera will focus, in the main pouch I have a couple of traps. If I get lost, I don't have to build food procurement. I don't have to build food procurement traps. This is more just to fuck around with, to keep my mind off my situation if I need to stop and rest for a minute. It does have a screwdriver that makes a pretty good pry bar. and a gut hook, and your hex ratchet, hex bolt opening thing, though this is the only one that I think would really be useful, and I would probably just use the multi-ratchet in my big bag. But it gives me something to do if I just want to sit there and fuck around. And I can tie it to the end of a stick and make a spear with it or whatever. It makes a good fist pack, but I have some better stuff than that in my tackle vest. Tire inner tube, making ranger bands burn really well because it's rubber, not just plastic shit. It lights really easy, and a ranger band that's about an inch wide will burn for a few minutes in the right conditions. If it's really windy, it's going to burn faster. Pencil sharpener, same as the big one, just for making fire. Shotgun cleaning kit, because I have a shotgun that I'd be carrying. Scavenging, definitely be carrying the shotgun because I might run across an animal. Sorry, my throat's clogging up. Run across an animal that I want to shoot to eat, or a person that wants to shoot me. Scissors, always useful. Thousands of uses. They're just two knives stuck together. 100 or so feet paracord, and this is paracord too, but it's commercial grade. It came on a knife. I didn't like that it was shiny. It's probably only like 80-pound test. I don't care. Flashlight. This is for signaling too. You push it halfway, and it's got a button on it. Push to flash it. Morse code. The other two things that are in there, my memory ran out, but I have a sport towel. Get it wet, keeps you cool, and a water bottle. And that's all that's in the main pouch. Next we'll go to the front pouch, but I have to get this crap off my phone first, so okay. Okay, now we're going through this front utility pocket, and in here I have some food. I have 2 Cliff Bars and a little single-serve package of tuna, just so I have some meat, food while I'm on the go. A 6-in-1 paint tool. It's got a knife blade. I've sharpened the edge of it a little more than it already was as a scraper, but I sharpened it so I could use it as a knife blade. I could use it to hack at stuff, get between doors, and kind of work through the lock, work the bolt out of the way, strip bark off of sticks and round the corners on things. I could sharpen this so I have kind of a hooked blade. I could signal with it, and it's got a base that I can use as a hammer. And if I were to lose my tomahawks, I could tie this onto a stick, and because it is full tang, because of that metal piece on the back that you can use as a hammer, I could make a makeshift hatchet with it, used to cut down small trees. Shit paper. Not really any more explanation to that. You eat, you have to wipe your ass eventually. Ace bandage, in case I twist my ankle while I'm running. Ranger bands and a razor blade. Great for tying stuff together. End up with whatever I need, just tie it together. Sling made out of paracord. I could use a ranger bands to kind of change this into a slingshot, but I'm not very accurate with it, but I can throw a rock fast enough that it whistles as it goes past you, and it would definitely break glass. Now, is it effective as a weapon because I'm not accurate? No. But you hear a rock whiz past you and it breaks a window, you're not gonna want to get hit by it. And I can go pretty damn far with these. So that's in there. More Ranger bands, same as the last one. Carmex, because it's petroleum based, I could use it to start fires, soak some tinder in, and yeah, just use it to start fires and such. Also, soothe wounds, burns, cuts, protect your lips, because that's what it's made for. It's a type of lip balm. Just a quick open knife. It's a knife I've used a lot, and it's held up, so I'm calling it a good knife because it's not falling apart through all the use it's gotten. Kind of a gimmick, but I put some Ranger bands around it to hold this stuff in because it's kind of loose, but it's got a bottle opener and corkscrew and a knife. The knife's cheap, it doesn't lock back, it's not very sharp, but it does have a good lighter on it. And that's turned down pretty low. When I got it, the flame was coming out to like right here, and it wasn't even up all the way. But yeah, that's a quick lighter. Binoculars, seeing ahead, scouting out, make sure I'm not walking into a trap. Those would probably be around my neck while I'm walking. Slingshot, small animal hunting, squirrels, rabbits, birds, and unlimited ammo because I can pick anything up off the ground and shoot it at them and use it, break windows, distractions, etc. Now this is a neat little tool I have. The hammer's not the greatest because it's got this little space here that kind of takes out some of the impact, and it's not really heavy. Most of the weight's down here, but this part's great. Pulls out nails real well. It's not the thinnest, but I can get it in there sideways usually and pull it up enough that I can get the rest of it in there and hook it. Nice pair of fencing pliers, the wire cutters in the back, and some grip teeth up here. Then back here we've got knife blade. It's a pretty sharp knife. Real nice. It's almost comparable to the one on the Swiss Army knife. File on a serrated blade, and a screwdriver tip. And on the other side we've got a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver. And of course then we have a bottle opener like everything else has. It's the bottle opener with the edge there for a can opener. And in case you guys don't know, on a lot of bottle openers, there's these little grooves here. Those are wire strippers. Those will, these ones aren't real small. These ones would probably do 12 and 14 gauge, which are your standard wires for housing. And it folds up nice and neat into a small package. Has its own little belt pouch. It's a little top heavy, but it's not bad if it's on a wide belt. So, great little tool there. And I could probably put it in one of the things on my tactical vest instead of this, and I wouldn't have to worry about it being top heavy, but whatever, it works.